This is the Simulation Football Minor League on Twitch. Week 2 of Season 2 starts here in Annapolis as the Navigators come home after conquering the Cavalry to face off against the San Jose Flight. Hello everyone, my name is Tyler Falk, and alongside me this fantastic Friday afternoon is Chad Nevels, Mark Lopez is in the stats truck, and the Commissioner, Cameron Irvine, is our producer. The Flight had some problems in takeoff last week, Chad. How do you see them making those mid-air adjustments here on the road?
Tyler, their special teams, defense, and offense is just going to have to come together kind of like the wings and tail of a bird to get this bird off the ground and get in that win column today.
Meanwhile, the Navigators got the monkey off their back last week by taking care of Ottawa, with the Navigators rotating quarterbacks from the veteran Spencer Gordon to the rookie L.A. Rue. What does Annapolis have to do to go 2-0?
L.A. Rue is just going to have to be careful because he's got that strong safety Monte White in the back or in the secondary prowling around, and we'll also get to see Evan Lacey make his debut for the Flight at free safety today.
We're just about set here to kick off Season 2, Week 2, as the Annapolis Navigators come out in their black jerseys and green pants, and they'll kick it away to San Jose, who are in white jerseys and blue pants. And here we go! Season 2, Week 2 is underway here as San Jose will start the return here at the 15. They'll cut up the middle and be taken down right at the 28-yard line. And that is where we'll see Colin Pierce and the San Jose Flight offense start the ball.
Tyler, let's see if San Jose can get this run game going because I know they had a hard time doing that last week.
They come out with 3 wide and 1 in the backfield. Pierce will go back to pass here on first down. He's going to dump it underneath to Hazard, who tries to make it right back to the line of scrimmage, and he will stop at the line of scrimmage. We just mentioned Jimmy Hazard, the halfback, and they also have 2 star wide receivers in Doug Spelling and Jeff Banfield, and the star tight end is Will Todd.
The coverage right there, Tyler, is what caused that dump-off pass. That was good coverage by the Navigators.
Offset eye here for the Flight with 2 tight ends near side. It'll be a handoff to Hazard. He cuts up the middle, breaks through the line, and will pick up a nice gain of 4. It's 3rd and 6.
That was just some hard running there by Hazard. It looks like they may get this run game going this week.
An early 3rd down test here for the Flight. Can the Navigators hold? Pierce back to pass, looks far side. That's tipped up in the air and knocked incomplete. Good coverage there from the Navigators, and it's 4th down.
That was some real good coverage there by the Navigators defense to get in front of that ball, get it tipped up and towards the ground where the Flight receiver just didn't have a chance to catch it.
And so here comes Aaron Lind here for the Flight to go ahead and punt the ball away. Nice high spiraling punt here. And it's Brian Way, the return man, starts at about his 29-yard line and only makes a return of 3. And that is where we'll see the rookie quarterback, L.A. Rue, start his first ever drive here for the Navigators.
Tyler, it's going to be interesting to see if they come out in the run or if they're just going to go ahead and give the green light to this rookie to, throw the ball downfield.
Rue will start with an offset eye behind him. 2-step drop here, looks far side, caught for a good gain of about 6. His first completion here in the minor league as we take a look at the rest of the Navigator offense. Bailey O'Shaughnessy is the tailback with 2 star wideouts in Alex Avery and Josh Gill, and Guy Clausen is their tight end.
That was a good pass to Alex Avery there for 6 yards. That was a good route run. So let's see if they continue with the pass or go with the run here.
Power eye here for the Navigators here on 2nd down. Be a run up the middle here with O'Shaughnessy, and he's taken down in the backfield. 3rd and 4. Good pressure there from the flight.
Oh, that was great pressure by the flight defensive line there to hold strong and keep that run game to a very minimum back to the offensive line.
Quickly a 3rd down here for the Navigators. Back to give the ball back there to O'Shaughnessy, but he's blown up in the backfield. A great tackle for loss there by the lineman, and it's another 4th down.
Flight defense standing strong there, didn't bend, didn't even break, and was able to stop that in the backfield. Went through that line completely untouched there, Tyler.
So both teams on their opening drive will go 3 and out. And here comes Rand Fulham here to punt the ball away here for the Navigators. Vern Zale stands at about his 29, will break upfield, but he will only get 3 yards on his return. And they'll start the ball at their own 32.
I expect the flight maybe to go back to that run a little bit. They seem to be having just a little more luck with that right now at the early stages of this game than they did the pass.
Colin Pierce leads his offense out here into the power eye here on 1st down. And off to Hazard, but he's immediately met in the backfield for a loss of 2.
Oh, that was how you get through the line right there. The Annapolis defensive line doing what they did last week. You know, they're able to get through that offensive line, push them back, and blow these plays up in the backfield.
Credit Brock Craven, the star defensive end there for the Navigators. And we'll touch on the rest of the defensive lineup here shortly. But right now, the flight come out 4 wide. Pierce back to throw. Looks over the middle. It's caught for a 1st down. Good pitch and catch there from Pierce. Gets 10 yards.
Oh, that was great by Pierce. He stood in that pocket with the pressure even coming on him, ice in his veins, and just threw that ball right into the hole in the defense.
And we'll quickly touch on the Navigators' defensive lineup. The defensive end is Brock Craven. They got 2 strong linebackers in Jay Martin, Austin Heath. The star cornerback is Beden France, and the free safety is Josh Rowe. And off to Hazard, up the middle. He'll pick up 1 before he's brought down there by the linebacker.
Yeah, that was a good run by Hazard, but Josh Rowe had an even better play. He was sitting there just waiting on him right in that gap. So, good play by Josh there to take him down before he got too much of a gain, Tyler.
You're right. That was the free safety there, Josh Rowe, coming in up from his safety spot and making the great tackle there to hold the flight there for a 1-yard gain. As the flight will come out and it'll be another handoff to Hazard. He'll break upfield, up the middle. He'll gain about 4 yards, and it's 3rd and 5 here for the flight.
That was a pretty good run. Not really much you can say. Hazard just put his head down, kept his feet moving, and just gained a few more yards to make it a manageable 3rd and 5 here.
Another 3rd down here for the flight. Can they convert? Pierce back to pass, steps up in the pocket, throws near side. That's in and out of the intended receiver's hands, and it'll be a 4th down.
Zales, I think, just kind of heard the footsteps of that defensive back behind him and just took his eyes off the ball. That was pretty good coverage right there by the defense for Annapolis.
Punting team will come on the field here for the flight. And it'll be Aaron Lynn to send the ball down the field for his 2nd punt of the day. It's Brian Way waiting at about his 16-yard line. He's going to spin up field and break it all the way up to the 20-yard line. And that is where L.A. Rue will take over for his 2nd drive of the game.
We'll see if this flight defense can hold strong again like they did that first drive and get their offense back on the field.
1st and 10 here for the Navigators as they come out with a bunch set far side. Rue back to pass, fires near side, caught Inbounds for a good gain of 4 there to his wide receiver.
Yeah, that was a good catch right there on the sidelines by Guy Clausen. And L.A. Rue is not even showing that he is a rookie right now. I mean, he's got that laser focus going right now. See if he can keep in that zone.
2nd and 6 here for the Navigators. Offset eye behind Rue with 2 receivers near side. It'll be a pass off to the fullback there on the far side, but he's only going to be able to get back to the line of scrimmage before he steps out of bounds. It's 3rd and 6 here for the Navigators.
I kind of wonder if Rue kind of just let him just a little too much and it just kept him headed in that straight line out of bounds.
Third down here for the Navigators as they come out 5 wide. Rue back to pass. It's a deep drop. Fires over the middle. It's caught. A huge gain here for the Navigators. It's 1st down. Good catch there by Josh Gill.
Oh, that was an amazing route run by Josh Gill there. As you see, he just cut right in between the defense, and Rue placed it perfectly to where he was the only one that could get to it. That was a great pass and a great catch there by the Navigators.
They found the hole in the zone and converted, and they are on their own 46 here as they come out in a very heavy set. Strong eye behind Rue here on 1st down. There'll be a handoff up the middle here for O'Shaughnessy, and he'll pick up 4. As we'll quickly get you up to speed with that San Jose Flight offense, San Jose Flight defense, one of the more experienced in the minor league, with Gary Clem and Devin King, the linebackers. Josh Centeni is their star quarterback. We just mentioned the rookie, Evan Lacey, is at free safety, and Monte White is the strong safety. Back to pass here is Rue here on 2nd down. Fires near side, caught, tiptoes in bounds, and Gill has another catch and another 1st down.
Tyler, Rue is having good luck with these passes that are going towards the sideline, and he was just kind of able to throw that one up and high pointed it to Josh Gill there, who made it another amazing catch.
Seems like the Navigators are picking up right where they left off last week when they played Ottawa, picking up that huge win after losing to Ottawa 2 times in a row, including that semifinal overtime loss. But last week it all paid off when they came into Ottawa and won it. Rue back to pass, fires over the middle, and it's just outside the reach there of his intended target.
Kind of makes you wonder maybe if they went to the well just a little too many times with the pass. They probably should have gone to the run there because it seemed like San Jose was waiting on the pass on that play. That was great coverage by the defense.
2nd and 10 here for the Navigators on the 35-yard line of San Jose. It'll be a handoff to O'Shaughnessy. Has blockers on the far side and has a great gain of 7 to force 3rd and very manageable.
That was a great run by O'Shaughnessy, but I want to give credit also to that fullback with that block out on the end that opened him up and set him loose on that good run.
Another 3rd down here for the Navigators. Will they be able to convert this time? Split backs behind Rue on 3rd down. He's back to pass. Fires near side. It's a one-handed catch there by Avery, and it's 1st and goal Navigators.
Oh, what can you say about that catch right there by Avery? One-handed while spinning. Oh, amazing, amazing catch. Also a really good pass by Rue. I mean, this kid is not even showing that this is the first time on the field for him, Tyler.
And Evan Lacey there on the stop to hold them inside the red zone. That could have been 6. Good play from the rookie. 1st and goal. Power eye set here for the Navigators as O'Shaughnessy gets the call, but he's tackled behind the line. It's 2nd and goal.
Oh, great play right there by the lineman. Threw off his blocker and was able to stop that play in the backfield.
Navigators come out in another heavy set here. 3 tight ends in on the formation. Another handoff to O'Shaughnessy. He has blockers up forward. but he's only going to get to about the 2-yard line before he's taken down by Josh Centeni.
Oh, what can you say? The Annapolis line and fullback blocked, got downfield, and if it wasn't for Josh Centeni's open field tackle right there, that was going to be 6 points for Annapolis.
3rd and goal for the Navigators. Can they put it in the end zone? Rue back to pass, dumps it out near side, fights for the goal line, and will get it. Touchdown, Navigators!
First off, I want to say congratulations to Rue on his first touchdown pass here in the SFLm, and I want to say, great running by O'Shaughnessy there and fighting for that 6 points at the goal line.
A great drive here from the Navigators. Puts them on top here early. As Herbert Murphy here is on to attempt the extra point. Snap spot. The kick is up, and it is good. Navigators get on the board first here at home. It's 7-0.
Tyler, that was a great drive by the Navigators. It was just kind of methodical. They just marched right down the field and picked up 6 points for themselves.
Herbert Murphy here sends the ball on its way as Vern Zales will take the return at about his 15-yard line, breaks up field, and will be stopped at about the 30-yard line. If you're new to the Simulation Football League, you're watching the first controllerless esport where strategy and AI instead of thumbs determines outcome. Teams submit game plans prior to the simulation, and the results play out live in real time with hundreds of viewers turn players, scouts, coaches, and team owners on the field to create an all-new kind of virtual reality. Visit www.simulationfl.net for more information. As the flight come out with an offset eye here behind Pierce, it's a handoff to Hazard as he cuts up field for a good gain of about 6.
That was a good run there by Jimmy Hazard, 15 yards on 5 carries so far. His line got a good block. His fullback got a good block, and that just sprung him to get down the field and make this a short 2nd and 4. I get the feeling they may try to pass it here on Annapolis because it looks like they may be creeping a few people up to the line.
2 backs on either side of Pierce here on 2nd down. He'll be back to pass indeed. Fires far side, caught for first down yards and more. Great pitch and catch there from Pierce, and a great pickup there from Will Todd.
That was a good pass by Pierce to Will Todd. If you remember last week, Will Todd had that 37-yard catch that got the points on the board for the flight. So let's see, if they go to him more this week.
And that was his only reception. Talk about being very productive when only being called on a few times. Let's see if he gets some more touches here today. First and 10 from their own 47. Pierce back to pass is a short drop, fires far side, caught again, and it's a good game of 7, and the flight will go to the hurry up. It'll be a handoff this time to Hazard. Thinks about going up the middle, but then bounces it out to the outside, but then he's immediately wrapped up after no gain. It's 3rd and 3, and the flight back in the hurry up.
It's amazing to see him go into the hurry up this quick.
Maybe trying to catch him off guard there as Hazard breaks through the first down this time. It's 1st and 10, and they're back in the hurry up. Same formation here for the play. It's going to be another handoff to Hazard, but this time he's stopped in the backfield. But then again, the flight are going to go back into the hurry up in the same formation.
I'm starting to wonder if they're going to go to the well one too many times to get dropped in the backfield here in a minute.
This time it's a pass deep down the far side. It's batted up in the air, but this time it's going to drop incomplete.
Great coverage there by Heath and the Annapolis Navigators downfield. They, flight tried to go out of the same formation, and you can't use the same formation that many times in a row where they're going to pick up on it.
3rd and long here for the Navigators. They come out with 4 wide. The Navigators will counter with 6 DBs in the formation. Pierce back to pass. Has plenty of time. Good protection there from the O-line. It's thrown over the middle. It's in and out of the hands. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
That was a good hit right there by what I'm pretty sure was maybe the free safety. He got there, I mean, literally as the ball touched his hands and just knocked it out. Or excuse me, that was the linebacker, Jay Mark. I apologize for that.
So a 4th down inside Annapolis territory. It's out of field goal range, and so it looks like the flight will be back to punt. On the way, this one's going to initially land at the 10. Ball's rolling to the 5. It's going to be inside the 5, but the defender, the hands team, is going to roll into the end zone for a touchback.
He should have just dove on it instead of trying to do a slide catch, because that took him right over that line.
And so a very nice drive from the Navigators last time. Canele Roux and the Navigators put together another drive, another points drive. 2 wide receivers far side here in the formation here for the Navigators. Roux is back to pass, fires far side to an open man, and that's caught. 1st down yardage and more. A good catch and catch there from Roux to Josh Gill.
Yeah, that's going to give Roux over unofficially 80 yards passing right now with a QBR of 136. This rookie is on fire this first quarter. We'll see if he can keep it up.
Unofficial, that makes him 10 of 11 on the day so far. Looking really strong here to begin his campaign. As the Navigators will go 3 wide here. Flight counter with the dime package. Roux back to pass, floats it under the middle, back to Gill. Gill's going to try and fight for the 1st down, but he's going to be stopped just shy.
Again, they're going to that pass game, and, you know, right now the flight's having a problem stopping it, so, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I see them continuing.
And that brings us to the end of the first quarter. You are watching the Simulation Football Minor League on Twitch. Welcome back to Annapolis. My name is Tyler Falk. Alongside me today is Chad Nevels. Mark Lopez is our stats man, and the commissioner, Cameron Irvine, is our producer. It's 2nd and inches here for the Navigators, and they hand off to O'Shaughnessy, who fights for the 1st down, but he's absolutely stuffed. Good play by the linebacker, Gary Clem.
Gary Clem just coming right up into that gap like a bulldozer and just knocked O'Shaughnessy backwards and kept him just inches from that line to gain.
3rd and very short here for the Navigators. They bring an offset eye and 2 tight ends in the formation. It's another handoff to O'Shaughnessy. This time, he will get the 1st down. A pickup of about 7 there for the Navigators.
Yeah, great run, great block by the offensive line. They were able to blow that defensive line off and open up a small gap for O'Shaughnessy to get through, and he was able to get through it.
Another very strong drive here for the Navigators. They come up with another heavy set. It's offset eye. They go back to O'Shaughnessy, but this time he's going nowhere. Tackled for a loss of 2.
Great play there by number 78, Wayne, getting through the line on that pitch play and was able to chase O'Shaughnessy down from behind.
It's 2nd and 12 here for the Navigators. Come out with 2 wide receivers near side and 2 tight ends in the formation. Roux back to pass, fires near side, caught for a good gain of about 6. There's Alex Avery. Another great catch from him.
There goes those outside, passes that they've been having luck with Roux, and that just proves why, he's doing as good as he is.
Third and 5 here for Annapolis. They come out with 4 wide. Roux Back to pass, fires over the middle, and it's picked off! Oh, off the floor nearly! What a play there for the Flight, and they're get the turnover and they're on offense.
Oh, that was a good tip drill right there. As you can see, it looked like maybe the free safety came in, or excuse me, who was that? Anyway, great interception. That happened so quick I couldn't keep track of who was there.
With about 3 defenders in the area, good play from the Flight as they take over here on their own 34. It's a power eye behind Pierce. He'll hand off to Hazard, but it's nothing doing. Tackled for a huge loss.
That was a great play by the linebacker right there coming through. I mean, they just completely destroyed that offensive line and were able to get through and take Hazard down for that loss.
2nd and 15 here for the Flight. Pierce has 2 backs on either side of him. He's back to pass, steps up in the pocket, fires over the middle, it's caught for a gain of 3, and that's a very crucial 2nd down for them, and it's Will Todd there on the catch.
There's Will Todd's 3rd reception of this young season. That was a good play. That's going to give him, this manageable 3rd and 3. I figure they may try to go back to him on this play.
Flight come out, bunch set, near side. Navigators counter with 5 DBs. Pierce back to fast, flows underneath the Hazard, and Hazard fights forward for the 1st down. A great play there, gets them the 1st down for the Flight.
Yeah, the Flight really needed that, conversion right there, Tyler. They hadn't had much luck on 3rd down today. That was a good halfback pass or a good halfback dump off to Hazard there.
Flight looking to make some points and tie up this football game after that interception earlier. They come out with 3 wide in the formation with Will Todd there as the tight end. There'll be a handoff to Hazard. He bounces out far side, but he's met by a host of Navigators in the backfield. It's a loss of 1.
It seems like Annapolis, scouted that game from last week and realized, that they can bring the pressure on these runs, and that's what they're doing. Seems like every time, every play, they bring that pressure.
Backs on either side of Pierce here on 2nd down. He fires over the middle, and that one's going to be knocked away. It's 3rd and 11. Good play there on the coverage.
That was an iffy pass to throw right there, Tyler. Right into that small little window. Great coverage there by Jay Mart.
Jay Mart had 3 pass deflections last week in the win over Ottawa, and he adds another one to his tally here. As the Flight come out with 4 wide receivers here on 3rd and 11. Pierce is back to pass. Looks near sight, and it's off the hands of the receiver, and the ball falls incomplete. 4th down here for the Flight.
Yeah, that's another one of those, you hear the steps of those defensive players coming up behind you. Good coverage there by Annapolis, but you still got to catch those when they hit you right in the hands, Tyler.
Flight failed to convert after taking the ball away, and they are going to look to punt here.
Where you going? Where you going?
Lynn sends the ball on its way. It's Brian Way, starts at his 17, but maybe he should have called for a fair catch as he is immediately met by the Flight.
Yeah, he probably should have called for a fair catch there, Tyler, because when he looked up from catching that ball, all he saw was nothing but white jerseys.
The SFL playoffs have begun and continue this weekend with 4 quarterfinal games starting this Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern, all of which will be aired on 11 Sports and for the fans. How can you watch the games live? Visit www.simulationfl.net and read the Where to Watch news post to see if you have the channel on your smart TV with your cable or satellite provider, or download the For the Fans app on your Android or iPhone today.
I think the game just kind of got to O'Shaughnessy there as the ball hit him in the hands and he just dropped it. He just shake that off, move on to the next play.
2nd and 10 from
And it looks like Annapolis is trying to get O'Shaughnessy involved more in the passing game this time around than last week. We'll see if they go back to him later and boost his confidence. As Rue is back to pass here, pumps once, fires over the middle to an open man, but that ball falls incomplete. 3rd down.
That was great coverage right there by the rookie Evan Lacey, as he got there just as the ball did and was able to knock it loose and cause that incomplete pass.
It's 3rd and 10 from their own 19.
3rd and 10 from your Navigator, 19 yards.
As the Navigators will come out with 4 wide. Slight counter with 6 defensive backs. Rue barks some signals, fires far side. That's caught by Gill. He turns upfield, tries to fight for the 1st down, but he's going to be knocked out of bounds 2 yards shy. It's 4th and 2.
That was a good pass by Rue, but even better, coverage by the flight defense. They stood strong and were able to bring up a 4th down.
Punt upcoming here for the Navigators with 6 minutes and about 25 seconds left to go in the 2nd quarter. Turn starts at about the 33, and he'll make it upfield just about to the 38-yard line. And that's where Colin Pierce and the flight offense looking to start their engines again, trying to get something going here on this drive.
Yeah, they hadn't had much luck with the run game, and I think that's where the problem is, and Annapolis has figured that out, so they're bringing the pressure on those runs.
2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends, and Hazard in the backfield here to start on 1st down. Pierce back to throw here, fires underneath, but that one's going to fall incomplete.
Not real sure there, Tyler, if that wasn't a little early of a nudge there to cause that incomplete pass, but it wasn't called by R62, so great coverage.
2nd and 10.
Clinton Wilkerson just got turned around there. Just maybe a little. I saw some deer in the headlights there. It's going to be 2nd and 10 here. 4 wide here for the flight here on 2nd down. Pierce back to throw again. Stands in the pocket, fires underneath. That's caught. A juke move there. And it's only going to be a pick up a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
I'm not even sure how he even saw the receiver there with everybody around him, but he was able to just lay it right over everybody's head for a completed pass to bring up a 3rd and 7. So I believe they'll probably go with another pass, maybe to Will Todd.
4 wide again here for the flight. It's 3rd down. Pierce back to throw. Fires near side. It's caught, but he'll be taken down just shy. He's 3 yards shy of the 1st down. It's 4th down here for the flight. Good hold for the Navigators.
Great hold for the Navigators. Even better coverage there by the cornerback, number 32, France, to bring up this 4th and 3.
Back-to-back drives here for the flight result in punts. Hunts away. Bray takes it at his 20. Tries to get upfield, but he's tackled after only a gain of 3. Download CrowdPlay, our new partner for 2020, and play the game about the game. Follow the action and answer questions for a chance to win a share of the $1,000 prize pool. Your next chance to win is Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern when the Vancouver Legion travel to face the Louisiana Revolution in the quarterfinal round. Visit crowdplay.com for more information. Offset eye here for the Navigators here on 1st down. Rue back to pass, fires far side, caught, cuts upfield and gets a good gain of about 4 there from the fullback.
That was a good pass to the fullback there by Rue. That's going to bring Rue unofficially, I believe, to a little over 110 yards. So he's having an amazing first half here, Tyler.
2nd and 6. Ball at the 27 yard.
A very strong start indeed from the rookie. as they go back to the offset eye behind Rue with 2 tight ends and 1 wide receiver. There'll be a handoff to O'Shaughnessy. Cuts outside, has a block, cuts upfield for the first down, and there goes O'Shaughnessy. A nice pickup from him.
Great run by O'Shaughnessy. His fullback was able to, as you see, block that linebacker, and O'Shaughnessy just kept on trucking by. That should bring him a little over 20 yards so far this game.
First down here for the Navigators on their own 36. Offset eye again here for the Navigators. Flight looking to stack the box here and put some pressure here on the run game. O'Shaughnessy gets the call again. Cuts upfield for a gain of 3.
Tyler, it looked like O'Shaughnessy may be able to, or was about to get stopped in that backfield, but somehow he found a hole in that line and just went right through it. Great run.
That'll bring up 2nd and 7 here as they come out with a single back formation with 2 wide receivers on either side. It'll be a handoff again to O'Shaughnessy, but this time he will be stopped in the backfield. It's 3rd and 7. Good play there from the defense.
Oh, that was a great play there by Gary Clem to get through that line and meet O'Shaughnessy and stop him before he could gain any yards and bring up a 3rd and 7.
Navigators have been 4 for 7 here on 3rd downs. Will they be able to convert here? All day to pass there from Rui. Fires over the middle, and indeed they will convert. A good pass to Gill.
That is a great pass by LaRue to Gill.
Offensive line really set Rue up there to have plenty of time to throw.
Most definitely. Gill is actually 85% right now reception, so he's only dropped 1 pass.
As they start this first down inside Flight territory, Rue takes a quick drop, fires underneath to O'Shaughnessy, and he'll cut upfield for a gain of 2.
Good little pass, dump out pass to halfback O'Shaughnessy there, who was able to gain a few yards, and we'll see if they go. I'm pretty sure they'll probably maybe go with the run here to O'Shaughnessy on this 2nd and 8.
Maybe one more play here before the 2-minute warning, as it's 2nd and 8. Rue back to pass, fires underneath to O'Shaughnessy. He gets the catch and works upfield for a good gain of about 4. It's 3rd and 4 upcoming here for the Navigators.
Yeah, we'll see. They seem to be throwing these little short passes maybe to suck the San Jose Flight defense in, and maybe they're going to go downfield to Gill and get them 6 more points.
As we hit the 2-minute warning here in the 2nd quarter, the Annapolis Navigators lead the San Jose Flight 7-0. This is the Simulation Football Minor League on Twitch. Welcome back. It's the 2-minute warning here in Annapolis. I'm Tyler Falk. Alongside me is Chad Nevels with Mark Lopez and the stats truck, and our producer is Cameron Irvine. As Rue fires near side and down the field, but great coverage there from the Flight as the ball falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Josh Intini seems to be continuing what he did last week, Tyler. He was all over the field, and he seems to be all over the field this week. That was great coverage by him downfield.
And it looks like Rand Fullman and the punt team will come out onto the field here for the Navigators as they are outside of field goal range. Punts away and is angling toward the corner. The ball is going to fall at the 5. Gets a nice Navigator bounce, but it's going to run into the end zone. It'll be a touchback, and the Flight will start on their own 20-yard line.
These punt teams are going to have to settle down now if they're going to try to keep anybody with inside the 5 and stop running that ball over the line.
Pierce brings the Flight offense out onto the field. Go with 4 wide, maybe looking to pass the ball down the field quickly and get some points here before the end of the half. He'll fire far side, caught, and will get out of bounds. Good pitch and catch there to Doug Spelling.
Oh, that was a great pitch and catch, Doug Spelling right there. That out route seemed to be working. They need to kind of maybe stay with those, and they need to get Jeff Banfield more into this game too to help them out.
And more importantly, that stops the clock, so no need to waste any timeouts there. As the flight come out here on second down, offset eye behind Pierce with 2 receivers out in the formation. Pierce back to pass, fires underneath here to his receiver, who cuts up field and fights for the first down, but he's short just by about a yard.
It's a good little halfback pass there. And even better trying to fight for that first down there by the halfback.
3rd and short here from the flight. They bring out an offset eye here as they will run with Hazard. And Hazard gets the first down, and it looks like Flight are going to go to the hurry up. Pierce back to pass. Fires underneath, but the pass to the halfback goes nowhere. And Rambush there gets the deflection.
I don't think Pierce saw the lineman standing there, Rambush, and he just stuck those big paws up and was able to knock that ball down.
It'll be 2nd and 10 here for the Flight on their own 32, looking to get some points on the board here before the end of the half. Pierce back to throw, fires underneath the Hazard again. This time he will catch it. He tries to cut up field, but he'll be stopped. It's 3rd and 7 here for the Flight, and they'll take a timeout.
That was a good pass. Really, Hazard had no chance to get outside to get to the sideline. So that, yeah, they're going to have to use the timeout now, but they're going to have to start taking a few more shots downfield with under a minute to go.
Bunch formation here on 3rd down for the Flight. 6 DBs here for the Navigators to counter. They fire far side, deep down the right side, and forget about it. He gone. It's going to be a touchdown for the Flight.
Man, what a great pass to Banfield there, who just turned it into a foot race from the snap of the ball. He just gets behind the cornerback, safety. Couldn't have run a better route.
And Banfield just got behind the cornerback, and there was just nothing but daylight there for him. A great run there puts them right back into the game, and with the extra point upcoming, they look to tie up the game.
Griffin is back for the point after. Blake.
Jack Lewis will come on for the extra point. Snap spot. The kick is up, and it is good. San Jose tie it up. It's 7-7 with 46 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, Tyler, like I said, that is a receiver they needed to get going in this game, and they did. It got them 6 points on the board.
The Flight to kick off.
And that was his first catch, a gain of 65 yards on the touchdown. Turn starts at about the 9 there for Bray. He breaks up field, but he's going to be taken down at about the 27-yard line. The Navigators come out here on offense, looking to answer the huge touchdown there from San Jose.
Yeah, with 42 seconds, I figure they'll do a few passes downfield, but they may just try to run the clock out, this half and go into the locker room with a tie game.
If I'm not mistaken, they will get the ball back to start the second half, so who knows what they will do. They come out with an empty set here to start on first down, but he's going to be taken down. Will that be ruled a sack or a tackle for loss, or maybe no gain for a run? We don't know, but a great play there for the defensive line of the Flight.
That was a good play by the defensive line to get through the blockers and get to the quarterback, Rue, and let's see how he handles that as a rookie. Is he going to let it get in his head or not?
2nd and 10 here from their own 27 with 12 seconds to go. Rue back to pass, fires far side. That's caught by Gill. He cuts up field, and he's going to be taken down as he goes out of bounds with, no, check that. The clock's going to continue to run, and we will reach halftime here in Annapolis. It's a tie game, 7-7, Annapolis at San Jose. And to tell you the truth here, Chad, it's been a story about the defenses on both sides of the ball, both not willing to give an inch.
Oh, most definitely, Tyler. This game has been a lot closer than what the Who You Got predicted earlier this week. You've got Colin Pierce with 135 yards so far. He's 12 for 20. And LaRue, for his first day on the field, is 142, 17 for 22. The defenses have shown up, but the quarterbacks have shown up as well. So I expect a exciting second half of football.
His favorite target, Josh Gill, has 7 catches for 85 yards. Just finding someone comfortable, or is that the game plan?
I don't know. I think he's just gotten comfortable with Josh Gill this half. So that'll probably be who he continues to go to the rest of the game.
Meanwhile, for San Jose, last week, the Flight only managed about 129 yards passing. That 65-yard pass there at the end of the half says otherwise, as Pierce looks to maybe double his total from last week.
Yeah, I think Pierce is, he's finally got into that groove after that first game. So we're going to see his numbers continue to rise the rest of this game.
As we're about to get the second half underway, I'm Tyler Falk. Alongside me is Chad Nevels. Mark Lopez is our man in the stats truck. And the commissioner, Cameron Irvine, is our producer. You're watching the Simulation Football Minor League here on Twitch. As the Flight will kick off here to Annapolis, and Bray will bring it up to about the 27-yard line, and that is where L.A. Rue and his hot hands will come out and start the drive here for Annapolis.
I get the feeling they're just going to give him the green light to go ahead and maybe take a shot downfield. That's what I would do with as good as he's been playing. We'll see if he goes, to Josh Gill.
Punch set far side. Here to start here on first down. Rue back to pass, fires far side. It's caught by Gill, and he'll go out of bounds after a gain of 5.
Those two already linking up early. The Flight are going to have to keep a man on him, or Josh Gill's just going to eat up yards.
2nd and 5 upcoming here for the Navigators. Flight come out in a 4-3 set here to counter the Navigators. It's a pass underneath to O'Shaughnessy, and he'll break up field for a gain of 1. It's 3rd and 4.
Oh, great catch by O'Shaughnessy. Even, better open field tackle there by Josh Centini. That unofficially gives him, I believe, 3 tackles so far. So
An early 3rd down here for the Navigators as Rue is back to pass quickly here, fires over the middle, and that one's incomplete, intended for Alex Avery.
that was a good pass to Alex Avery, but like I said, Monte White back there roaming that secondary was able to get there and knock that ball loose to bring up a 4th down here. Way to stand strong by the San Jose defense.
And the veteran presence, albeit second year there from the Flight, really showing some fight after a loss there to a very good Birmingham team last week at home. So a really good adjustments here being made this week here from the Flight.
Oh yeah, their composure on defense is just amazing. They've been able to bend and not break most of the time.
Fulham gets his punt away here. And Zales will start at his own 30-yard line, but he's going to be stopped after a gain of 4, and that is where the Flight offense will take over.
Let's see if the Flight, go back to what was working for them with the passing, or if they're actually going to try to run the ball again, because that hadn't worked for them in the first half, so maybe they'll just stick with the passing game for a little bit.
Pierce is going to split 2 backs in the backfield with 3 wide receivers out in the formation. He's back to pass. Fires far side there to this fullback who picks up a gain of 1, tackled by a couple of defenders there for the Navigators.
Yeah, that was a great pass there, but even better closing speed by the defense because he was out there all by himself for a few seconds, and then they were on top of him before he could really gain any yards.
2nd and 9 here for the flight. Offset eye here behind Pierce as he's back to pass again. Fires far side. Taps there, but they're going to rule it incomplete.
Ooh, I don't know about that, Tyler. He may have been able to get those feet in bounds. We'll see if they challenge it. Because that was a good pass.
We'll have to see. It looked to me that Banfield had at least 3 steps inside, but it looks like they're not going to challenge it.
I'm surprised about that.
Check that board change. They did award Banfield there the catch. And it will be 3rd and 5 here for the flight. Handoff to Hazard. He goes up the middle, but he's taken down at just about the line of scrimmage. Good hold there from the Navigators, forces a 4th down.
Yeah, the flight are going to have to get that run game going. I don't know how else they can do it. I mean, they're just going to have to hold their blocks longer to be able to get Hazard more time to run.
They went to Hazard 17 times for 51 yards last week, and this week it looks to be more of the same. Hopefully they can get Hazard the ball. Hopefully he can get some more yards. Season's still young, game's still young. Hopefully we can see him get some more touches as Way on the return there gets it all the way up to the 23-yard line. And L.A. Rue, he's been the story for the offense here for the Navigators, really on fire all day today.
Oh, yes. He's only had 1 interception and was only been sacked 1 time. He's playing like a veteran quarterback.
It's a close bunch set here for the Navigators here at 1st and 10. Rue back to pass, pumps once, fires underneath, gets his man who's going to be stopped just shy of the 1st down.
That was a veteran move right there by Rue. He was able to pump fake, get everybody to drop back into the coverage, and left that hole right there in the middle of the defense that he just dumped it off to.
2nd and short here for the Navigators. They come out with 2 backs in the backfield. It's going to be a QB sneak here for Rue, and he's going to pick up the 1st down. Some trickery here early in the 3rd quarter gets them the 1st down.
Oh, great play there by Annapolis. That's one you don't see too often, is the quarterback sneak. That caught me off guard. I was expecting a handoff, maybe to O'Shaughnessy there.
So give L.A. Rue his first positive yards there for a run. Is going to be back to pass here on 1st down. Fires over the middle. It's caught. Good pitch and catch there to Way, and it sets up another 1st down, this one in San Jose territory.
San Jose tried to close that, that little hole there in the defense, but somehow Rue was just able to place it right through a pinhead type hole in that defense to get it for the 1st down.
Navigators setting sail once again for another great drive. They come out with an I formation here on 1st down. The flight stacking the box here. It'll be a handoff to O'Shaughnessy, who is 8 up at midfield.
Wow, that hit right there, that was brutal. I mean, that was a good play to blow right through the line by Reese and just meet O'Shaughnessy head on.
2nd and 11 here for the Navigators at the 49-yard line. Rue back to pass, fires far side. They get the feet down, and Gill picks up another reception, but it's 3rd and 7 here for the Navigators.
Rue going back to, his favorite target, Gill, there to pick up a few yards. They're going to have to go to the pass here, though. We'll see if San Jose is able to, hold strong like they have been most of the game.
Navigators come out 5 wide. 6 defensive backs out there for the flight to counter. Rue, back to pass, pumps, swamps, fires deep down the middle. It's tipped up on the air, but that one's gonna fall incomplete. Almost intercepted by the rookie Lacey.
Yeah, great play by Lacey there to get there as the ball hit the receiver's hands. Lacey's showing why, he's probably going to be a great name there at the free safety position.
And that'll bring out the punt team here for the Navigators in a very tightly contested ball game. Turn starts at the 10, but he's going to be gobbled up at the 13-yard line. Nothing doing there on the return. Good hold from the special team unit of the Navigators. The second season of the SFL Minor League is underway, but it's not too late to build a player, get on a team, and start progressing in preparation for the next SFL rookie draft this December. Visit www.simulationfl.net to join our Discord server and get on the field. Contact Deputy Commissioner Andrew Ristelli on Discord after visiting the hashtag GetStarted channel if you have further questions. We'll see you on the field soon as Hazard gets the call for a gain of 2.
It's a pretty good run there by Hazard. They opened up a small hole. He was able to get on some positive yards. You couldn't ask for anything more in a first down play like that.
The 2nd and 8 here at the 15-yard line. Pierce has 2 backs in the backfield on either side of him with 3 receivers out there in the formation. Pierce back to pass, floats it underneath there to Hazard, who spins upfield trying to get more yards than just to the line of scrimmage, but he stopped there, and it's 3rd and 8.
Yeah, that was the pass was kind of behind Hazard there, so he kind of had to drop back to catch it, and that gave time for the Annapolis defense to close in and catch him behind the line.
Flight come out with 4 wide receivers. The Navigators come out with 6 defensive backs to counter. Pressure coming here for the Navigators. It's over the middle, and it's in and out of the hands. Incomplete pass there, and it's 4th down.
That was a good play by Pierce to, keep from getting sacked. But if you're going to throw, you need to kind of try to set your feet as best as possible, because that was kind of a dying duck in the air and just a drop.
A really tight contest here for both sides. Great progression there for the San Jose defense. And Navigators, they look just as good as last week when they played Ottawa.
Oh, yeah, they look amazing.
Way's return, he's going to go sideways instead of upfield, and he'll be tackled after maybe a gain of 1 there on the return.
Yeah, Tyler, as you were saying, Annapolis looks as good as they did last week, and San Jose look like they progressed to look even better than they were last week. The defenses have shown up to play. This is a shootout.
I formation here for the Navigators here on 1st down at their own 48-yard line. It'll be a handoff to O'Shaughnessy. Has a few blocks and will pick up a good gain of 7.
All gain when they've handed it off to O'Shaughnessy there. His line's been able to open up those holes, and he's found them every time. He's able to gain great yardage there.
Both teams seem to favor more of an old school type of football. Hard-nosed running up the middle with some short underneath passes.
Oh, yeah, this is definitely an old school type game going on here.
I formation again here for the Navigators. O'Shaughnessy gets the call again, but this time he's wrapped up in the backfield, and that forces 3rd down.
It looks like he may have got back to the line of scrimmage, but, great play there by the flight defense. We'll see if they're able to, again, bend and not break on this 3rd down, short, manageable 3rd down.
3 receivers here for the Navigators. Here on 3rd down. Rue back to pass, fires underneath, it's caught by Gill, and it's a 1st down to the 35-yard line.
That was a good quick pass to Gill there to grab that 1st down and, keep their hopes alive for this drive.
After that good pass play there to Gill, it's first down. Rue fires over the middle. It's caught by Way, and they're inside the red zone. A almost 20-yard passing play there from Rue.
Yeah, that was a good route run right there by Way. He was able to find the hole, and Rue again, as he's been doing, been able to drop it right there to where he was the only one that could get to it. Great play.
Navigators on the march here again. 3 receivers in the formation. Rue back to pass. Has plenty of time, but not enough time as he's taken down for a sack. Way there on the tackle.
Man, Wayne just shows what it takes to be a defensive tackle. You just got to fight through those blocks, fight through them, and you just keep going till that whistle blows, and turned into a sack for him this time.
Meanwhile, in the other game going on the SFL YouTube channel, Salt Lake City, the 3rd new team this year, has gone up 14-7. Rue back to pass, fires far near side. It's caught for a gain of 4, forces 3rd and 11 in the red zone.
Yeah, the coverage downfield is what caused him to go to the dump off right there, and the San Jose flight were waiting for him, and they were able to just shut it down real quick.
Empty set here for the Navigators. Here on 3rd down with Rue under center. He's back to pass. It's a short drop. Fires far side for his man, and he fights forward to the 1.
That was a good pass there to Alex Avery, who was able to get to the 1-yard line. Great route there on that 90s all slant play. That's actually going to put Rue over 230 yards right now unofficially. So
he's having an excellent game, and the Navigators look to punch it in to retake the lead. They'll hand off to O'Shaughnessy. He's met in the backfield by Centeni, and he will not get in. Great play there from Josh Centeni.
Josh Centeni just seemed to come out of nowhere on that play and was in the backfield about the same time O'Shaughnessy was handed the ball.
And the flight looked to put up a defensive stand here with the ball on their 1. Can the Navigators punch it in here on 2nd down? It'll be another handoff to O'Shaughnessy. This time he fights through the offensive line. Touchdown, Navigators!
Oh, great blocking right there. I mean, they sealed off that hole that O'Shaughnessy was able to find and get through. Amazing run.
If first you don't succeed, try again. And the Navigators are back on top. Snap spot. Kick is up, and Murphy's kick is good. Annapolis retake the lead. It's 14-7 here in the 3rd.
Tyler, I'm looking forward to seeing if Colin Pierce and them can march back down this field and keep this game a shootout and tied to the very end.
A 9-play, 55-yard drive ends with an O'Shaughnessy 1-yard run touchdown. Return starts at the 10, cuts upfield, a good spin move shakes off a defender, and he's tackled right at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, as Colin Pierce comes back out, let's see, if he can get Doug Spelling back into the game or even Jeff Banfield. Because Jeff Banfield was able to, get the points that they have on the board right now with that long pass.
Flight on 1st down. Come out with 3 wide receivers. Pierce back to pass. Fires near side. It's caught for a good gain and a 1st down. That's for Doug Spelling.
Great pass there by Pierce to Spelling. It was an even better route run. That's what they're going to have to do is, start kind of taking shots down towards maybe the middle of the field where those holes are in the defense.
Flight trying to answer quickly. Not going to those out routes we saw earlier. They're trying to get down the field quickly. And it's 1st and 10 here from their own 46. 3 wide receivers and 1 back in the backfield. It'll be a handoff to Hazard as he tries to fight through the middle, but he's tackled after a gain of 1.
That was a good play. I understand, what the Flight are trying to do, not trying to be a one-dimensional team, but so far that run game hadn't worked. They're going to kind of have to try to figure out how to stick with the passing game and make that work for now.
Pierce has an offset eye behind him. He's back to pass. Fires over the far side. It's tipped up in the air, and that one's going to fall incomplete. It's 3rd down for the Flight.
Trying to get the ball into Walters there, and that was just, great coverage there by France.
We have reached the 4th quarter. Get your 4s up and chant. Annapolis leads this one 14-7. You're watching the Simulation Football Minor League on Twitch. Welcome back to Annapolis. I'm Tyler Falk. Alongside me is Chad Nevels. Mark Lopez is our stats. Thank you so much to Mark. And Cameron Irvine, the commissioner, is our producer. Pass out there is caught, and he tries to fight for the 1st down. But we'll have to see where they mark him here.
I think he may have actually been able to get to the 1st down there, Walters, but, we'll see where they mark it. They may mark it short.
And indeed, it will be a 1st down here for the Flight. They are inside San Jose. Check that, Annapolis territory here on 1st down. As they get one of the offensive line to jump off sides, and it'll be a free play as Hazard tries to fight forward for a few yards. But I'm guessing they'll take the offsides penalty.
Yeah, that was a good run by Hazard, but I'd go ahead and take the penalty and take those free yards.
And indeed, they'll catch Brock Craven on that one. It'll be 1st and 5 here for the Flight.
Interesting little stat here for you, Tyler. Right as of now, neither quarterback has fallen below a 90 QBR rating.
These 2 quarterbacks are having a great game. As Pierce will have a bunch set near side here on 1st and 5. He's back to pass. It's a short drop. Fires outside. That one is caught. Good catch there for Banfield as he cuts up field for a 1st down.
Great play right there by Banfield to be able to spin off that tackle after the catch and gain a few more yards. That's what they're going to have to do to, get some more points on the board. They're just going to have to fight their way down the field.
1st and 10 here for the Flight. I'm out with 2 tight ends and an offset eye here for Pierce. He dumps off to Hazard in the backfield, but he'll be met in the backfield by multiple linebackers, one of which is Jay Mart.
Jay Mart's a name we've called a few times today. That was another great play by him. But if San Jose is going to do those little passes to the halfback, they're going to have to be while he's moving. They can't do the stop passes.
2nd 11 here for the Flight. Same formation. They'll hand off to Hazard this time, but he's met in the backfield again.
Yeah, that was a great play there by Owens to be able to come off the edge and catch Hazard before he crosses that line, keeping it at a 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11 from the 29-yard line. Bunch set far side. Navigators counter with 6 DBs. As Pierce is back to pass, fires underneath, caught, but it's going to be well short of the 1st down.
That was a good play, good catch there, by Doug Spelling. That kept him. They're keeping him in the game, so brings up a 4th and 6. We'll see if they actually go for the 3 points.
And it looks like they will trot out Jack Lewis and the kicking unit here to put some more points up on the board. It'll be a 40-yard field goal left hash. Snap spot. Jack's first field goal attempt is up, and it's good. He's 1 for 1 on his career.
Great kick there by Jack. Also want to mention that, Jack, I believe maybe is getting married next month. So shout out to him and his soon-to-be new wife.
Congratulations to both of you as the Flight gets some points off of the board. Annapolis leads this one 14-10 here. As the return from Way starts at about the 15-yard line, but he's absolutely rocked at the 26-yard line.
That was a heck of a hit. He shouldered him right to the ground on that hit.
As we bring up first down here for the Navigators, I want to remind everyone that Sector 6 is the official apparel provider of the Simulation Football League, and replica jerseys are out now. Get your name on the back of your team's or your fans' favorite team's jersey and visit team stores and libraries for purchase options through sector6apparel.com or through our website at www.simulationfl.net. Just hit the shop button.
That was a great last play right there by that lineman, because Annapolis had that side sealed off, and he was able to chase O'Shaughnessy down and keep from having a big gain.
And after O'Shaughnessy, it's a fumble. Ball's loose on the turf, and it looks like the Flight have recovered.
Oh, Cooley with the hit that just knocked the ball loose. Number 97 was able to recover the ball. It looks like, he just fell on it. Great play. Maybe they can turn this into some points.
And it sets them up in excellent field position on the Annapolis 31-yard line. Pierce, the Flight looking to immediately take advantage of the field position as they come out with 4 wide receivers and a tight end. Pass underneath is cut, and it's going to result in about a gain of 9.
There's those short underneath passes that have been working for him so far this game, and that's going to give Pierce almost 190 yards, I believe, so far this game. So he's having a heck of a game, too.
And the drive starts in the right direction here for the Flight. It's 2nd and 1. Bunch set near side. Pass here from Pierce. He dumps it off to Hazard. Fields picks up the first down and more. Cuts upfield to the 15, and the Flight have entered the red zone.
Great little pass to the halfback Hazard there as he was on the move when he caught it, so that allowed him to get downfield a lot quicker. Great play.
4 wide here for the Flight with trips left. 60 Bs here for the Navigators. Pierce back to throw. Goes at far side. It's caught for Doug Spelling for a gain of 9.
Pierce was able to get that ball just over the head of the defender to Spelling, who was able to get downfield for a couple of more yards before stepping out of bounds. We'll see if they go to the pass or get the feeling they may be going to Hazard to try to punch this ball across this first down marker.
2nd and 1 on the Annapolis 7. They come out offset eye behind Pierce. Navigators start to stock the box. They hand off to Hazard, who breaks the sticks and gets inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, Flight.
Great hard-nosed running there by Hazard, putting your head down, going through that line, and just running over whoever gets in your way.
1st and goal starts here on the 4-yard line. 3 wide. Offset eye here for the Flight. It's a handoff to Hazard, who breaks the plane. Touchdown, San Jose!
San Jose able to turn that fumble earlier into these points. Great run by Hazard. Congratulations on your first rushing touchdown here in the minors.
They get Hazard going here late, and it equals 6 points, maybe a 7th point here for Jack Lewis as he's on to attempt the extra point. Snap spot. Kick is up, and it is good. San Jose take the lead here, 17-14.
It's been a great game so far, Tyler, but let's not forget, though, that Annapolis can strike real quick here.
A 5-play, 32-yard drive ends in a 4-yard scamper for Hazard. And we've already seen 14 points here in the second half, which is more points than any team in the first 2 games had all last week. As the return gets all the way up to the 29, and that is where the Navigators will take over.
As Rue leads his team out, they may want to try to get their tight end, Guy Clausen in this game a little more. He hadn't been targeted much this game, so we'll see if they use him maybe to march downfield and retake the lead here.
First down here for the Navigators. It's going to be a handoff to O'Shaughnessy, who cuts upfield, gets the first down. He's into the secondary, but he's tackled at the 46. O'Shaughnessy trying to start a fire here for the Navigators.
Matt, great blocking, great run by O'Shaughnessy. His line and receivers were able to seal off anybody on that side, and he just blew right through into the second level of that defense and just kept his feet moving.
Another interesting stat here is after only 2 scores in the first 17 drives, we've now seen 3 scores in the last 4. Both offenses are really heating up here late in the game. As Rue is back to pass here. Fires far side, it's in off the hands and nearly picked off by the flight. They're looking to capitalize again and put the game out of reach.
Boy, they were able to get there and knock that ball up in the air, and if they were able to catch that one, Tyler, that was about to be a pick six hit.
So instead, it's 2nd and 10 here for Annapolis. They come out in a power I. Gonna stack the box to the flight, but it's gonna do him nothing doing as O'Shaughnessy cuts a field for a gain of 6.
And O'Shaughnessy starting to heat up here in the last 6 minutes of this game as we go under 5 minutes, and if they let him heat up too much, he's going to break a big one here pretty soon, Tyler.
3rd and 4 inside San Jose territory. They go offset I with 2 wide receivers near side. Rue back to pass, has time, fires over the middle, and it's just outside the outstretched hands of his receiver. 4th and 4 upcoming.
Yeah, that was good coverage by the defense, even better by their line, able to, close that pocket and cause Rue to get a little nervous and release that ball before he wanted to. Great way to stand strong as a defense.
Not something we've seen regularly from Rue. That's one of his very few incompletions. He's had 74% completion percentage all game today. So we'll see him right back here as the punt takes a favorable Navigators bounce. This one will stop at the 5. No chance for the ball to roll in the end zone this time. And they pin San Jose deep.
Yeah, most people think, games are won just by the offense and defense, but special teams do help out in pinning your opponent that far back. And if you can stop them, come back and help you later in the closing minutes of this game.
95-yard line. I like that. 1st and 10 here for the Flight here on their own 5-yard line as they look to run with Hazard up the middle. But there's a host of Navigators who say no dice. He's stopped at the line of scrimmage.
I understand, San Jose is trying to kill some clock, but this deep into this territory and this late in the game, you don't want to give Annapolis any good field position, so might want to try us a few passes.
Come out with 3 backs in the backfield here for the Flight, deep in their own territory here on 2nd down. There's little handoff to Hazard. Hazard breaks through a few defenders, cuts upfield, and he's all the way down to the 28-yard line.
Great running there by Hazard. His fullback was able to, seal off that side for him with a nice block, and he just cut right upfield and kept on moving.
He's only averaged 2.9 yards a carry unofficially, but that one really increases all his stats.
That's going to give him about 53 yards so far this game.
2nd and 10. Check that. 1st and 10 here from the flight after getting out of the shadow of their own end zone. There'll be another run to Hazard, but this time he'll be stopped only about a gain of 1.
Yeah, it seemed like the defense was waiting there for that one, so they were able to get in the backfield and blow that play up.
It'll be 2nd and 9 here for the flight. Looking to milk some more clock and come out of Annapolis with a victory here. As they continue to milk more clock. Price lets it drop down to about 10 seconds on the play clock. Hands off to Hazard, and he'll be stopped in the backfield. 3rd and 11 here for the flight.
Great play there by Craven. He was in the backfield, it seemed like, before the ball was even snapped. Annapolis needs to stop him here, and that'll still give them plenty of time to head down the field and answer.
We're just about ready to hit the 2-minute warning here in the 4th. As they get a defender to snap offsides. Free play here, and that one's going to be knocked down. But they're going to call encroachment here on the defense, which will give San Jose another chance.
Neutral zone infraction, number 99, defense, 12-yard penalty.
That's going to be the second, I believe, call on Craven for encroachment. You don't need those kind of calls this late in the game, because they're going to come back and haunt them here. They had a chance to get their offense back on the field, and that just hurt them.
So instead of it being 3rd and 11 and a 4 and out, it'll be 3rd and 6 here for San Jose as they look to milk more time off the clock here. Handoff for Hazard, but he's met in the backfield, and the Navigators hold the flight here for no gain and forces a 4th down.
It's a great play there by the Annapolis defense, able to, overcome that penalty they had and hold strong. So we'll see if the punt team.
And we hit the 2-minute warning. It's been a fantastic game here, a tightly contested ball game. San Jose leads this one 17-14 as they'll punt away here to Annapolis. This is the Simulation Football Minor League here on Twitch. Welcome back to the final 2 minutes of regulation here in Annapolis. My name is Tyler Falk. Alongside me has been Chad Nevels. Mark Lopez has been our man on stats. And the commissioner, Cameron Irvine, has been our producer. Turn starts at about the 30 and gains about 3 yards. And that is where L.A. Rue, the rookie quarterback, will start probably one of the more crucial drives of his young career.
Yeah, we'll see, being his first time out on the field, if the pressure's going to get to this young quarterback or if he's going to continue to play like the veteran he has been all game.
1st and 10 for the Navigators. They go 3 wide. He's back to pass. Fires near side. That one is caught for a gain of about 1. If anything, caught by... as they go to the hurry-up offense. Back to pass is Rue, but he's under pressure and is taken down for a sack. Annapolis has to use a timeout.
Yeah, the flight defense, the defensive line was able to kind of get through those gaps and off their blocks real quick, and Rue just really didn't even have a chance to really come out of his drop back before they were in his face.
A crucial 3rd down upcoming here for the Navigators. Can San Jose hold and get their first win of this season? Annapolis comes out 5 wide. Back to pass. Fires over the middle, and that one is deflected. Incomplete. Josh Centeni makes the stop.
Great coverage there by Josh Centeni. He may have just sealed this game for San Jose. great way to stand strong on a third down to draw fourth.
It's 4th and 14 deep in their own territory, but you have to feel they have to go for it. They have to try and find some way to win this game, and indeed, they will trot out 5 wide. Leroux all alone in the backfield. He's back to pass. Fires deep down the middle. That one's caught with room to run. Oh, he's gone. Forget about it. Annapolis is going to score. Touchdown, Navigators. Wow.
Wow, what a pass right there to his favorite target again, Josh Gill. These two have been on fire today in this game. That was a veteran play by both players.
Talk about a clutch play from the rookie. His first start here in the minor league. And what a play, what a pass to Josh Gill, who just took it almost 80 yards. I got goosebumps.
Oh, yeah, I do too. That was a quick play. This is going to be a good ending to this game. That's going to put Leroux over 300 yards passing.
What a debut here. And with the extra point, would force San Jose to come down, and they would have to score a touchdown in order to win the game. No ties allowed here, as the extra point is up and good.
Now it's going to be all on Colin Pierce and his offense. Let's see, if they can handle the pressure or if Annapolis is going to be able to sneak out of here with this win.
4 plays, 67 yards in total, capped off by that 71-yard reception from Josh Gill. Now what can San Jose do? They start the return on the 8. Cuts upfield as Ailes. Tries to make a man miss, but he'll be stopped at the 30. Colin Pierce now brings out the flight offense on his 2-minute drill drive here. What can the flight do?
I would say he could go to his favorite target, but he's kind of been spreading it around between, his 2 wide receivers and tight ends, so it's hard to pick where he's going to go.
4 wide for the flight here on first down. Pierce is back to pass. Gets caught up with his own running back, but that one's going to be deflected into the arms of the receiver. That's caught, and they'll go to the hurry up.
I don't know how he even was able to hold on to that ball.
Pierce back to throw again. They go outside, and that one is going to be ruled incomplete. They say he was out of bounds before he caught the ball.
Yeah, Doug Spelling may have just stepped out, but it kind of looked like he may have drug that foot in bounds.
3rd and 8 here. All plays under 2 minutes are reviewed by the booth. They will not take a look at this one. Bunch set far side here for the flight. Navigators counter with 6 DBs. Pierce back to pass. Fires over the middle short of the first down marker, and they'll take a timeout with 58 seconds left to go.
Yeah, with just a little bit under a minute left or a minute over when that play started, you've got to get across that first down marker if you're going to pass. These short passes are not going to get them where they want to go.
Another 4th down. Will we see more fireworks this time? Bunch set far side for the flight. Pierce back to pass. Fires deep down the far side. That one's knocked out of the air. Incomplete. The Navigators hold on 4th down.
Great coverage right there by Ben France, able to knock that ball to the ground. Annapolis is going to sneak out of here with a win. This has been a good fought game.
What a play there from the cornerback. Check. And that should just about do it. Leroux to Josh Gill. Some last 2-minute heroics here from him on his debut. Comes out in the favorite play in all of football. It's the victory formation.
This is the play every player looks forward to, having called while on offense.
Chad, you have a second game this afternoon. Tell us about it.
Oh, I'll be headed, to the Great White North up in Ottawa to watch the, Adams and the Cavalry fight it out up there in that cold weather.
You can borrow my unicycle I used last week to get to Albuquerque if you want.
I may need it. The commissioner hadn't said, anything about a train ticket or a plane ticket, so.
So San Jose will go to 0-2 and will be at home next week as they take on the Ottawa Cavalry. Meanwhile, Annapolis will move to 2-0, a perfect start to their season, and they'll be on the road as they take on the Salt Lake City Rustlers.
It's been a good game by both teams. Honestly, San Jose has nothing to hang their head about today, Tyler. They have fought hard. They have made, they're headed down that road they want to go down. So they're going to get that win pretty soon. I would say within the next game or so.
They have played great all game, the Flight have, and don't blame any of this on them. They have played really hard, and their defense has shown some remarkable improvement from last week. Hats off to them. But it has to be said, L.A. Rue has been an absolute stud on his debut.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say L.A. Rue would probably be my pick for player of the game, but, we'll see how that goes.
A fair catch is made at the 12. San Jose will have no timeouts here with 7 seconds to go. Will they prove me wrong by calling out saying that Annapolis is going to win this game? Will they provide some last-second fireworks here in Annapolis? 7 seconds to go. No timeouts. It's do or die time here for the Flight. Pears back to pass. Looks far side. That one's going to be bottled around, and it's going to fall incomplete. 3 seconds remaining. Maybe it's time for the Hail Mary.
Yeah, they're going to have to go deep here. I don't know what they were trying to do with that short pass right there. Maybe they were trying to catch Annapolis off guard and throw a short one where they could get around to the outside, but that was not one I would have called at this point in time.
This would be an 88-yard Hail Mary for the Flight. Pears back to pass. And he's going to be sacked. It's all over here in Annapolis. The Navigators hold on 21-17.
Great game today by both teams. Like I said, San Jose has nothing to hang their head about. They made improvements. They'll get that win, like I said, within the next 2 or 3. I'll give them the next game. And
we mentioned it earlier. L.A. Rue unofficially 301 yards. Went for 73% completion percentage, 2 touchdowns, and a QBR of 101. I don't think you can find a debut better than that.
Oh, definitely not. L.A. Rue put on a show today, showing out, for the scouts from the SFL that were in the stands to see how he'd handle everything, and he handled it like a veteran.
And you have to give hats off to Josh Gill. His favorite target today, 11 receptions for 178 yards.
Oh, yeah. When L.A. Rue's under center, if people don't watch Josh Gill, these two are going to cause havoc in the minors this season.
It has to be said, though, the defense of San Jose forced a fumble and then capitalized immediately.
Oh, that's what you want to do when you catch those fumbles. You got to turn around and score those points. That's what kept this game as close as it has been, is their defense played lights out, really.
So Annapolis moves to 2-0, and San Jose drops to 0-2. My player of the game has to be L.A. Rue. What do you think, Chad?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pick L.A. Rue as my player of the game. We'll see what the people from above say.
You can see the dramatic, heroic pass there to Josh Gill for 71 yards. Definitely the highlight of the week. Probably should be on SportsCenter Top 10 right there.
Oh, that's a top 1 play. That's not even a top 10 play right there.
Let's see. The player of the game today will be Josh Gill, the receiver on that play with 176 yards.
Not a bad pick either. Josh Gill had a lights-out game today, especially with that reception right there at the end to give them the lead and the win.
So the Navigators sail away in this one, They win 21-17. For Chad Nevels, Mark Lopez, and the Commissioner Cameron Irvine, my name is Tyler Falk. Thank you so much for joining us. And until next time, good morning, good afternoon, and good night, ladies and gentlemen.